Welcome, welcome, welcome. You made it. You've downloaded the PDF, you've got the emails, and now you're here watching the very first video so we can go ahead and go step by step through the calendar so you can map out your transformation process and get ready to dominate the first quarter of 2018. So I'm surprised, and I'm not surprised, I'm actually very stoked, that's it, stoked that you're here and you're watching this. So I want to go ahead and set the stage and start off with a nice punch. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you that your results are not guaranteed. It is not guaranteed that creating a plan and mapping out your transformation is not going to get you results. What will is the work. In fact, I got this shirt made just to pronounce the message that you need to do the work. That's what needs to happen. So just because you make a plan doesn't mean that you're going to get the results. You have to actually go out there and do the work. You've got to actually make some time to work out. And when you are working out, you got to put 100% of effort into it. You're actually going to have to eat some vegetables. You might also have to say no to a couple friends and family events that you may not want to go to. You're also going to have to say no to a couple foods and drinks as well. So, results are not guaranteed. Here's another reason why. It's because nobody can force you to do anything. Only you can get yourself to do something. I mean, I wish that I could exercise for people and get them healthy. I wish that I could eat vegetables for people. But the truth of the matter is, it's not going to happen. So you need to accept responsibility that the results rest in your hands. So the only person that can get results is you. And here, you need to do the work. All right, let's move forward. We're going to talk about ways that you can screw this up. And there's 3 different ways. To have pointless priorities, which is to put other people's problems in front of yours. Look, make this year, 2018, about you. Grant yourself the time to exercise and to eat healthy and to nourish yourself. Don't put other people's problems in front of yours. Another one is to have a high expectation, but a low level of commitment. Now, commitment is seen as your work, your integrity, and your effort. If you have this very high expectation, but your workload and your effort is minimal, you're gonna feel like you're constantly failing, and you're gonna feel like you're not achieving anything, which ultimately leads to people just completely screwing it up and saying, you know what, fuck this, I'm done. I can't accomplish what I set out to do. Well, lower the bar a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Lower your expectations so that you can hit the goal. Another way you could also do it is raise your level of work. Some people just need to work harder. Some people just need to do more. Some people just need to push a little bit further than they're used to. That's fine. So find out where you're at. Maybe you're setting the bar way too high, or maybe you need to just bring the bar down a little bit lower and raise up your level of effort. Another one is to have a meaningless mission. If what you're doing does no meaning to you, it's not important, if you don't see the value and the benefit of having a healthy, fit, capable body, it's going to be that much easier to give up. There's going to be a lot of points where you're asking yourself, why am I doing this? If you don't know why, it's going to be that much easier to quit. There's a lot of reasons why it's beneficial to be healthy. There's a lot of reasons why it's beneficial to be strong. Now, if you don't understand how those benefits can help out and improve your life, you may not know why you're doing it. But you don't have to know that when you're first setting out for it. You got to understand, and you're going to develop that through the struggles. So let's move on. You're going to want to hunt and seek and destroy any underlying commitments, which are self-limiting beliefs that were fostered during childhood and during our younger years. There are things that people told us. You're not good enough. You're ugly. You're fat. You're slow. You're never going to amount to anything in life. These things fuck with our brains and our minds when we get older. And they bury themselves in our subconscious, and we make actions and decisions based on them, especially if we're just kind of automatically doing things that we're not used to. You know what I mean? When you're just saying, I'm hungry, well, let me go ahead and go to the first thing that's easily available. And if that's fast food, you're going to be fucked. We have to learn to try to change that. That you don't have to just change not eating fast food. Just change what you're getting at fast food. Instead of a burger, get this instead. But you need to seek and destroy any underlying commitments and automatic responses that are unhealthy for you and ultimately will destroy results. So, some of them I'm going to outline. These are the most ones that I've seen with my clients, and not only that, but these are all ones that I've seen in myself. So, I have all these limiting beliefs. First one is the path of least resistance. Always trying to find the easiest, simplest form, mostly the easiest way to achieve something and to get something done. The fact is, that does not exist. There's no easy way of transforming your body through fitness. Yes, you can go through plastic surgery and have people cut open your skin, remove shit, or put a suction tube in there and suck out all the fat. But that's going to cost a lot of money, and it's not a long-lasting result. It's going to take you there through a lifetime. So, there's no easy way of getting in shape. It's just going to be fucking hard. I'm going to let you know that. But it doesn't have to be miserable. Don't get confused with hard and misery. Hard can still be enjoyable. It's going to be challenging. So, understand that there's really not an easy way to transform your body. The next one is immediate payoff and self-reward. When I was younger, I was working at a job where I was holding a sign for Little Caesars, and every time I was done with work, I would get paid $30. The manager would take out money from the drawer and give me $30. And Harvey, I'm sure you're going to be watching this, and I thank you very much for hooking me up with that job when I was 14 years old, first job I had. That kind of screwed me up because I got paid immediately afterwards, which made me a little bit impatient because I expected, well, if I do the work, I need to get some sort of payoff. Look, wherever you are right now with your physical condition, you did not get there overnight. You didn't just eat a cookie and binge eat one night and just become fat or overweight. You didn't just sit on the couch all day and lose muscle mass. That didn't happen. It happened over a long course of time. Same thing with your physical results. Do not expect massive and rapid results very fast. That again goes in line with what we talked about before, having a high expectation and low commitment. The damage that this can do is when we want to reward ourselves after a workout. Usually that reward, it comes in some form of a treat, some sort of calorie. The thing is that if you want to lose some weight, you gotta kind of restrict calories, you gotta eat better. So if you're just working out to eat a burger afterwards, you might not want to do that every single time, but you're going to want to do it here and there, and you want to reward yourself, but not every single time. So understand that you have to have patience to get the results that you want. The last one is avoidance of discomfort. I understand that being uncomfortable sucks. It's miserable. But there's lots of beneficial things that can happen from stimulating yourself with uncomfortable situations. I mean, exercise is the epitome of uncomfortable. Your heart is beating out of your chest. You're trying to gasp for oxygen. Your muscles are burning. You're sweating. You're hot. Sometimes it's cold. Whatever it may be. But exercise is not comfortable. I've never heard somebody say like, man, I would much rather be running 5 miles out in the sun than lying here in my bed right now. No. So people that are programmed to avoid discomfort at all costs are going to have a very difficult time placing themselves in an environment of exercise and challenging themselves and putting themselves out of their comfort zone. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone if you want to experience transformation in your body. It's got to happen. So, I want you to take time for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to have you sit down and close your eyes and think, what does my transformation look like? How do I feel? What can I do with this new body that I have? We're going to go ahead and map out your transformation and what your goal is at the end of 2018. So, I want you to take about 15 minutes, set that aside for tomorrow's video and tomorrow's exercise. All I want to do is set the intention today. So, let's go ahead and review. Your results are not guaranteed. Just because you created a plan to transform your body does not mean that you're going to get the results. You have to do the work. Do the work. You have to put in some effort, put some time. You're also going to want to not put other people's priorities in front of yours. Make this year about you. Take time to be selfish. Look, if you're not healthy, you can't be all you can be to other people. So, if you want to be all that you can to help other people, don't take yourself for granted. Put yourself first. Make sure that you eat healthy foods, make sure that you have plenty of energy, make sure you're strong so you can be there to provide support for people that may not be able to do it themselves. Another thing you want to do is not have such a high expectation and low work level. You want to bring up your work ethic and your efforts and maybe bring down your expectations a little bit, so that way you're always accomplishing something and you're crushing the goals, but you're not making this massive goal that you can't hit because your work ethic is not there, or you just don't know how to get there. Also, you want to have meaning on this mission. Understand why and how being fit and healthy benefits your life, because it does. It does. Being healthy, being strong is fucking awesome. I've never heard somebody say like, man, you know what? Like being fat and weak, that's the way to live life. Like life is just so enjoyable, not being tired and lethargic and getting sick all the time. It's a good way to live life. No, nobody said that. Being strong, being healthy, being fit, feeling fucking good. That's a good way to live life. So understand and give meaning behind your exercise, your fitness, and your transformation. You're also going to want to seek and destroy any underlying commitments. Anything that can hold you back, these unconscious things that we just do automatically. Take more time to be aware of everything you're doing. If you're aware of the choices that you're making, you're going to be that much better off to change those things, because there's something that's going on in your life that got you to where you're at today. And if you're in a shitty spot, you got to find out what you did that put you in that shitty spot. So take responsibility for your actions. Make some time to train, make some time to make healthy food, eat it, you gotta do it. All this lies on you, nobody else. I can only lead you through that water, but I can't fucking dip your head in there and force you to drink. That's on you. So, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace!